Good afternoon. I was finna get online real quick to do this reading. Um, with everything politically is going around and how folks is acting real crazy about stuff, and it's been hectic out here with the ICE raids and stuff. So, but I don't want to read on that just yet. I want to read on um, the billionaire lovers fallout. And this one's going to be the Golden Dome edition. Now, you remember a couple weeks ago, before all the fallout happened, he announced that Taco, was going to invent this golden dome that goes around and detects missiles and stuff. And it's an old plan from the 80s when we thought Russia was a threat. You know what I'm saying? Now he laid in bed with dude and he wants to build the system all the way up to compete with China's system. Got it. Did anybody think that a system that runs like that would need Elon Musk's computer system to do it? Because we don't have a system that's developed, in the United States that could have the capability to even comprehend all the tracking and monitoring. But when you need Eon's system to do that, now you had a falling out with dude, and dude can charge you to maintenance the service for the government. So he's still not out the government loop. So I don't know why folks keep saying, oh, he stepped down, he ain't gonna be involved with the government. Y'all being real fool with that one. Y'all was on that smoke screen. So since everybody want to be on that smoke screen, let me see if this falling out that they had is going to mess with Taco's major dream of setting up this golden dome. Let's go and get to reading. I'm using the Pitchford Keys Tarot to start this out. Then I'll get some clarifiers and everything. So you like what you hear? Go ahead and subscribe. So let's go and see how this falling out is messing up Taco's couple weeks ago announcement with this golden dome. How about this? Because a lot of people, because everything is happening so fast around us, yeah, people is forgetting what this dude's pet projects is and forgetting who needs to stay in the loop to fulfill them. It is what it is. Wow. I'm not going to take them, but I'll read them. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, Eight of Cups walking away, Seven of Cups options. Just by the look of it, Trump don't know what to do with the project. If Elon walks off the project, you're going to have to find an alternative person to help you run this system. The problem is, it's not a U.S. company out here that can do it. I mean, it's not one that can do it to the capabilities that's in his head. I'm not really getting that, But let's just finish. Let's go and do this. Wow. Wow. Here it goes. Here it goes. Wow. Mm-mm. This went bad. Okay, this is about to reverse on them. Wow. Okay. Underneath the deck, the King of Wands in reverse. Oh yeah, he gonna have to walk this back. Okay, the first card is the Four of swords in reverse. So he want to go ahead. Trump want to go ahead and act this little dome thing, because he's not resting on the idea. He's not really thinking what would take to run a system. He just wants it. So he gonna try to gun for it and everything. The next card is the Queen of Wands in reverse. So basically, whoever's going to help him, it can be a male or a female, they're going to be really hesitant. If there's another company outside of Elon Musk to help him set this system up, they're going to be hesitant to work with him, because they already see what he did to Dude, and Dude got the biggest computer system with Starlink and stuff. It's like, okay, you screwed him, and he's the one that could do it, but you screwed him. Now you want to take all his government contracts and all this, and for him to run that, it is a government linked system. So I'm not understanding. When him and Eon, they broke each other's heart. The Three of Swords, they broke each other's heart because they was doing way too much. I mean, they became childish at a point. You know what I'm saying? They became real childish about it, tatting with the computer pimping, instead of just saying, dude, I just don't like your stuff. Can you just accept it? Could you make a tweak to that budget? Could you do something, because it's horrible? You know, I can't back that, because that's what Eon said. I can't back that. It's like, it's terrible. I can't do that, because it's shooting myself in the foot. That's what I'm getting. He ain't gonna back it because it's shooting himself in the foot. It's kind of closing the door of him getting some more money in case Tesla and something else fall through the garbage can. He has no other avenue to get some money. You know what I'm saying? And he really don't want to do 40 hours and start from bone scratch. That's just gonna be for real. So they broke each other's hearts. The Fool in reverse. So with the Fool in reverse is, if Taco is going to come up with this plan and keep trying to promote it to people as a smokescreen, and it'll be a great thing or whatever, he can't just say anything about this project and not have no paperwork on it, or showing some numbers of statistically how much it's going to cost to put it up, how much it's going to cost to run the system year after year after year, how much is it going to cost, and who's going to be involved, and who he's going to have to come with the A's, B's, and C's about it. If anybody want to invest in this or be the computer network to this. When he kicked out a person that had a computer network, yeah. The High Priestess, it's already been exposed. It's making it look like that golden dome thing is just another pimp. It's just another pimp for a coin. And everybody knows this, because she got 3 circles behind her head that look like coins. So it's like, yeah, yeah, that's not the tea. I'm sorry, that's just not the tea. Everybody sees it. Everybody knows you ain't coming with no plans. Look, she got 2 scrolls, or it could be 1 scroll rolled up, but a scroll, you know, when you get a plan to build something, you know the plans is always rolled up, because they've been stuffed in a tube, and then they roll it out, and then they look at, we're going to construct here, and we're going to do this and that and the other. That's what this look like. He got to come with it. He going to have to come with it. Taco going to have to come with it. But he's already out with part of the system. The next one is the Page of Coins in reverse. The United States, this representing the world. This really don't have nothing to do with Eon and Taco, but we don't have the money to finance that. We don't have the money to finance a system like that. That system would have to be a privately donated system. Yeah, we can build it, but to maintenance it and uphold it is the problem. Yeah, that's the problem. The next card he got is the Four of Wands in the upright. Four of Wands in the upright means happy home, happy family. And to me, this seemed like He wants what he wants, but he gonna have to act real slow to get it. He keeps rushing and don't have no plans. He already cut up half the, the possibility to have somebody run it. It's like, yeah, but he's gonna keep promoting this as like it's the greater good of everything. That's what Spirit's telling me. Here's the fallout. The Two of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, they became so childish and petty, and it wasn't even about no money. It wasn't even about no money. It was just their narcissism that just jumped off real bad. It's like, oh, okay, dude, whatever you talking about, we'll tit for tat. But that relationship is super dissolved. It's just not going to work. You can't have two narcissists in the room. They suck out the air and then die over. Yeah, that's not going to work. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah. He still want to make this run forward. He still want to make it run forward somehow, some way. He can make it run forward if he come with a real plan. Because everybody on the table ain't trying to give him nothing for this. It's like this idea is just dead in the water. Okay. The last card in this row underneath the High Priestess, the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, unhappy. He's unhappy. Eon is unhappy because he can't get his hands back on a coin. He's losing coin. Yeah. They fell out with each other, making Eon go back to work. He can't just jump off the rims and get a coin for being stupid. It's just not going to work. He's going to have to he talk about 40 hours for his workers. He need to get on his 40 hours. How about that? That's what you do. You get on your 40 hours. Be the example. How about that? You be the example of 40 hours. Now get your ass back up in there and do that 40 hours. How about that? Yeah, this threw them in a dizzy. And then underneath was the King of Wands. Wow, I mean, in reverse. Stopped their whole rat show. It stopped their whole rat show. And if they going to try to jump up from that, if they try to jump up from that, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It's going to take them a long time to recover that one. Yeah, so if they talking about building that dome, that's decades out. Spirit's telling me that's decades out. That's not an immediate thing. It won't be in his term. It wouldn't be in the next 3 terms. Because soon as another person gets in the office, they're going to kill the project off. So what is he promising? He ain't promising nothing. He ain't promising nothing. What are he doing? He ain't promising. Your promise went empty. Come on. Your promise went real empty, and you know it went empty. Now I'm using my Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Yeah, I mean, that went bad. That went bad. Oh, it fell. There you go. Trickery. Trickery on the Four Swords and the Page of Coins in reverse. Trickery. It's a pimp in this. It's a pimp in this. He fooling some people. That money ain't going to be, even if the budget came out for that, that money ain't going in that defense system. It's just not going in that defense system. He tricking people. He's tricking people. It is what it is. He's tricking people. I don't know why yeah, we know why. We know why. Gratitude. He can't show no gratitude. He in the White House, that could mean that you really ain't doing nothing. Trickery and gratitude. He's playing on people's generosity. That's what it seemed like, Well, with that fascist he working with, that fascist group he working with, yeah, he playing on sympathies and everything about it, just to make it seem like, yeah, it's worth for you. Yeah, play on their sympathy. You lucky you got what you got when you getting it. That's what. Wow, wow. Forgiveness. They gonna make back up. Forgiveness. Three of Swords, Two of Cups, in reverse. They gonna make back up. It can be 2 months, 3 months, or 5 months, but they gonna make back up, because if dude want this golden dome, he knows he need dude. He knows he need Eon. It is what it is. You can't. When he said, I'm gonna step down and not be in the government, that was a straight bold-faced lie. That was a bold-faced lie. That was trickery. That was trickery in its best. Yeah, that was trickery in its best. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that now. Forgive me and buy my cars again. Buy my cars again and just let it go. Just let it go. Forgive me. Now keep buying my Teslas. Even though Tesla ain't brought out a new model in 3 years and was supposed to be working on the economy version and pulled the plug on that. How about that? It's like, yeah, y'all got to keep up. You got to keep up on these people, because they will tell you anything just to smoke screen you while they doing all this old trickery. And I'm a news junkie. I want to read on, and I'll probably put one up later, about the security dude is telling the state of California, and I live in California, that if the law enforcement gets involved with the ICE raids, they can be arrested. Wait a minute, didn't you want them to help you in the first place? Man, yes, that's what they doing out in California. Okay, I hate to give it to you real. I had to give it to you real. Dissipating. They went and stand in their corners now. Eon and Taco really need to think about it, because if they're gonna move forward with this dude's pet project, yeah, y'all both need to separate, dissipate, drop it. Have some composure. That's what I'm hearing. Have some composure. Act like businessmen if you're supposed to be businessmen. Y'all acting like children. One senile, one on ketamine. It's like, yeah, ketamine got dude's brain fried out, and the other one's brain is slowing down. Won't y'all switch drugs and work that out? Yeah, that's weak. That's weak as hell. Yeah. High Priestess in the 10 of Cups in reverse. They trying to bring back the joy in their relationship. But it's fake. Somebody's about to play the fake role. Oh, everything is lovely dovey. Oh, I don't hate Eon. This, that, and the other. Oh, I wish he'll come back. Woo, 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 woo. That's how this is playing out. It's just trickery and smokescreen that's playing out in front of people. If you pay attention to it enough, it don't even sound right half the time. Ooh, one flip backwards. That's going to be the top chord for that. Self-worth and reverse. Wow. They don't respect each other. Because if you have self-worth, you will respect another person's boundaries and how they operate, and then you would have already got familiar on how they will operate. When you have respect for yourself, you have respect for somebody else, regardless if you all disagree on something. No, y'all don't respect each other. It's trickery. It's trickery and all kind of stuff that don't make no sense. And it's not making no sense because it looked like a carnival ride. I'm using my dark mirror. See, let me use. Okay. And I was talking about this with a friend just yesterday. And I did a reading before, and I just didn't post it, but it's coming out to be the same thing with the people. They're never going to change. They're never going to change. There ain't no changing them. You're dealing with people that are stuck on stupid. Triumph of lies. I talk under the trickery. Under the trickery, man. Rushing to do, like, put out a fake story. It's all lies. Triumph on lies. Because they losing money on some bullshit. That's how that's gonna go. They keep losing money. Now they're gonna be friends again somehow. I called him. We DM'd each other. Yeah. Hiding your true self. They ain't hide their true self. If this was in reverse, yeah, they ain't hide their true. We see their true self. 5. Disappointment. Yeah, your true self is disappointment. That's what it is. You can't show no gratitude. You just want what you want to uphold your stuff, and you don't really want to work for it, because Wines is working for it. You just want to sit back and get it for free. That's what that was. See, yeah. But I don't think they even hiding the truth about themselves. We all see it. They hiding the truth about them from them, they own self. How about that? Yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, that's what you're hiding. You ain't facing no mirror. Peaceful among thorns. Forgiveness. That's what's gonna make him crawl back. He ain't gonna have no peace. This is 8. That means he got to get to work. He don't want to get to work. Eon don't want to go back to 40 hours. Trump don't want free money. Beg for forgiveness. And you know what it's telling me? What Spirit is telling me about this card, Peaceful Among Thorns? He gonna, for that money, he gonna have to subject himself to Trump. Eon gonna have to subject whatever's thrown at him. If he's the victim, you gonna be up in that field of thorns. Yeah, you gonna be up in that field of thorns just to get that money, because you losing money. You got a Page of Pentacles in reverse. You losing money, dude. Y'all. I was sitting this pain. Long as I don't lose another dollar, I will sit in it. Forgiving oneself, dissipating the Fool in reverse. 17 equal 8. There's that 8 again. You about to get to working. Forgive yourself. Forgiving oneself. If they could have a heart or whatever in this, they gonna forgive each other. Because forgiveness is right here. They gonna forgive each other. They gonna do it grudgingly though. Dissipating means like, yeah, you know, ugh. I have to do this. Yeah, sit in your thorns. Yeah. Eventually they'll forgive themselves to a point it's like, man, I wish I didn't have to do this shit. Whoop, whoop, to whoop. Excuse my French. Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have to do this, but I need my money. And it is what it is. Wow, these people is on one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I got another hit on this. The temple of my body. This is the Epstein files. This is the Epstein files. And I didn't want to bring him up and then reading. That's like bringing up a third character. And ain't he dead? You know, that's like, ain't he committed suicide in a jail or something? Because he knew them charges was coming up or something. Is he even alive? It's a 2. That's a crossroads. trickery. But she got nails. Look, she got like claws. Trump, Taco, Eon was violating people. They was violating people. The temple is my body, taking innocent people and putting them in bad positions in all kind of ways. I'm saying all kind of ways, making them lose their pride, making them follow lies, making them sit and suffer in the position he put you in. Yeah, you're going to suffer, and then you're the scapegoat, and I am scot-free. That's what that is. But this is Epstein files. I mean, it is what it is. It's Epstein files. Maybe Eon, they keep saying he may have some stuff on it. He may buy the files. He may have to buy a Trump card. Profay. He may have to buy that get out of jail free card. And I think the Epstein files is the get out of jail free card. If we playing billionaire Monopoly, oh yeah, you need a real weapon. Yeah, I know how to make him back up. These papers. Yeah, this report. Yeah. There you go. This is already proven. Blinded to pain, fragmentation, breaking them down, sacrifice. Yeah, you blinded by pain. Yeah, you gonna suck. These niggas' own ego is gonna suffer. It's just whose ego is gonna get broke down first. That's who gonna be the one to cry wolf first. They can go battle each other, and I said it'll be around 5 months. They can battle each other. One of them's gonna break down quicker. Because either their narcissism gonna jump off and say, well, I need him somehow, and I need him for that shine or whatever, or keep me alive somewhere and relevant. I need that motherfucker. Yeah, I'll sit with it. I need it. Because they need each other. That's a toxic relationship. Even they two males. The two males can have a toxic relationship. I mean, come on. It's a toxic relationship. It's toxic as hell. Why would you do business like this? This business right here, if this was a normal person in a real job, they would walk away from this. It's like, oh, hell no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. It's too toxic. I got to put up with toxic mess just to deal with you. No. I'm using my Angel Aquarium deck. Yeah, I'm going to put a couple angels on this, and then we're going to wrap this. Because I do want to do a reading on the Garcia dude and them fake charges they got on dude. Because them charges is really weak. It's like, yeah, but that's another subject, another day, and another time frame. Benha. The angel of knowledge. Okay. The angel of knowledge. One of these bitches is smarter. See, that now they about to get, you see what I'm saying is, now, it's not about a knowledge of, it is, I know more than you. It's not about that knowledge. It's a knowledge that somebody knows how to out-trick somebody. They know how to be more clever than the next tricker. You're dealing with a lazy ketamine dude and a taco dude that really don't know nothing. It's like, okay, if I know your weaknesses, I know where to hit you, and I know where the time to hit you. I would hit you right here. There you go. I hit you right there because you wasn't expecting it and you didn't want it. Now, can we get back buddy and let me get my hand back in that cookie jar? That's what that is. Hey, I hate to say it. Hate to say it. It is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, come on. Angel of mercy. See, one of these two dudes is going to get ready and submit. Is that clear? Yeah, one of these dudes is about to get to submitting. Y'all better get to submitting. I already knew with all this, somebody is about to get broke down to a point. Now, you heard me say one person know how to trick a person better. Yeah, and somebody it's like, they're going to have to sell their soul. Somebody about to sell their soul on this. Yeah, they about to sell their soul real bad. Just because one person's losing money, the other one is losing rep with everything going on. Yeah, one of y'all going to get busy. Somebody going to get busy. Somebody going to get real busy with it. With, damn. That's how. No. Emptiness. Really? Emptiness. Empty shell game. Empty personalities. Empty truths. It ain't no. It's a 3 of swords, but a 3 of swords is a lie. On a 4 of swords in a reverse, that means you're just running with what you running with. You're gonna run with trickery and lies. Yeah, you're gonna run with trickery and lies. Now this joy thing, maybe somebody love. See this to me, this joy with the 10 of cups. I think he likes, and this is kind of mean. I think he likes making people suffer. He loves making people suffer. He'd make a whole family suffer just because he needs to be. His hurt is in suffering. Trump's hurt is I will slit everybody's throat as long as you give me some money. Yeah, they're two different animals. They're two different animals when it comes to how they operate, but they the same. They the same person. Different face. That's what I'm saying. Different face. Same person. Oh, okay. Didn't I tell you 5 months, 2 to 3 to 5 months? Rimph. There you go. Angel of time. Yeah. Within 5 months, that dude's going to be right back in the picture. Elon Musk's going to be right back in the picture. I see it. He's right back in that picture. Wow. He's in the picture. He coming, but he may come hands off on it, like with a sideway kind of thing, but as long as he get his hand in the cookie jar while his other companies is losing money, he don't care. He don't care. He was sitting in them thorns of pain. He gonna have emptiness on it. He gonna be blank as hell. He just gonna be in it blank as hell. He ain't gonna even, I don't even think if he do come back in, he ain't finna open his mouth. He just gonna shut up and keep it moving. Because if the Tesla people find out he went and backpedaled and went back to that situation, he off that board. They said, "No, you promised us you was gonna leave that. Oh, you went back to it. Okay, well now you got to go." See, that's what they waiting for. That's what they waiting for. You go back. We got you. Yeah, we got you. This is how these people play them games. Let me get one Book of E card on it, and I'm done. Yeah, because it just telling me, Angel of Time. Time will tell. And I'm telling you, it's coming quicker than what it is. Okay? They may come back next week. Come on now. Or 2 weeks from now. Oh, we patched that up or something. They probably did. They probably did. They're just not releasing that. Or they're not trying to say anything about it. Look over your shoulder. Yep, that's how they're going to be operating. If Eon goes back to Taco, yeah, he going to be looking over his shoulder. Yeah, now you over your shoulder. Now you got the watch to do. You wasn't watching him before. You just was being happy, being on the stage with him, acting dumb and getting your gigs off of it. Yeah, now you come back, you're going to be looking over your shoulder because the megas ain't going to be taking you. They ain't going to take you. They already feel you portrayed, dude. They wanted you to stay there and do that suffering. This is simple. This is simple. I mean, this is simple to the temple of how these dudes is playing with each other. Petty. Laser beam. This is my laser beam. Whoop whoop. Somebody about to tell it. Whoop whoop. Pick up after yourself. Do your job. Solar power. That's what the system may have to be running on. Solar power. Time out. Yeah, the time out. And you got the angel of time too. Yeah, you need time to sit your ass back and do and think about it and do what you do. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. But this is 12 to 3. Yeah, the 39 breaks back down to 3. Yeah, it breaks down to 3. So, yeah, that means you're going to go back and work for dude. That's what's up. That's what it is. You're going to go back and work for a dude, but you're going to go back there. You're going to go back there. Yeah, you going back there. Let you want to get some more scoop on dude. Yeah, you're going to go back there. So, okay, I hope you like this reading about the Billionaire Lovers Fallout, the Golden Dome edition. And if you like the video, go ahead and subscribe, pass it around, because we all, with all this madness around us, we're forgetting stuff. We're forgetting the last thing that's been told to us, and we need to stay current on it. So I hope you like this video. Talk to you later. Bye.